In today's video, I'm going to talk about stuff that I think is kind of crap and kind of a waste of money, and I refuse to buy these things. Now, if you buy these things and you like them, great, don't let me stop you, but some of this stuff is kind of scammy, and these are a lot of things that are pushed by influencers. And that does not to say that everything pushed by an influencer or brands that work with influencers are shady, because there's a lot of stuff that I buy that I was influenced to buy, but this stuff I just refuse. I think it's kind of a waste. If you're new, I hope you'll subscribe for more. Also, I haven't uploaded in like a month. If anybody cares why that is, I'll do a little update at the end of the video. It's nothing major or very exciting, but thought I would, let you know. I'm trying to get back into filming now. Let's get into this. Okay, so you will have heard of a lot of these things if you watch YouTube or listen to podcasts. The first thing is something I've seen so many people do sponsored videos from, and that is AG1, which is like a greens mix. Okay, I'm not against greens. I have one. I had it this morning. I like it. My issue with AG1 is the ads are a little annoying, but I looked it up and it is crazy expensive. It's $100 for a bag that looks like it's like this big of a greens powder, which I'll go ahead and lead into the next one, which is the other greens powder that I refuse to buy that I think is probably total crap, and that is Bloom. Bloom is not as expensive. I looked it up. I think it was about like a little container like this, 30 something dollars. It's still more expensive than the greens powder I have. But my issue with Bloom is that a lot of influencers have done undisclosed sponsorships, which is annoying. At least the ones I've seen from AG1, people are saying this is sponsored by AG1. If you're disclosing your sponsorship, that's all you need to do. But despite that, I don't know. I just think these like overhyped greens powders, very, very expensive. And are they that different than any other greens powders? Probably not. And you can buy this stuff everywhere now. You can get it at your grocery store, health food stores. It's everywhere online. And if I'm going to buy greens powder, it's not going to be AG1 or Bloom. So yeah, these overpriced for what they are. Okay, speaking of overpriced for what they are, I have seen so many sponsorships for Beam Dream Sleep Tea. Okay, and I've been hearing about it forever, and I was like, okay, it's whatever, something that's got melatonin in it, which it does, by the way. I'll put the ingredients up on the screen. This is not any different than like a million sleep supplements out there. Melatonin, I don't know, L-theanine, magnesium, super common. These are everywhere. This is not something revolutionary, okay? Maybe the flavors are really good. Maybe it tastes really good. I don't know. I've obviously never tried these products, so take that with a grain of salt. So maybe it tastes great or whatever. But I was curious. I finally, after hearing about this dream tea for the last like 2 to 3 years, I was like, how much does this cost? Well, let me tell you, it's $85 for like a bag like this big. It does not look like there's that much in there. Oh, but if you subscribe and save, it's $55. What? What? You can get all of these like sleep supplements. You can probably find one that has almost all the same ingredients anywhere online, and it probably can cost like $15. What? $85 for a bag of Dream Sleep Tea, okay? Again, it has the same ingredients as millions of other sleep supplements. Sure, it might taste amazing. I don't know. But this was wild to me. This was wild that it cost that much. So, I'm not saying that the influencers that are sponsored by them are lying. I'm sure it works great for them. Yeah, but wow. Whew, expensive. Okay. The next one also kind of along the same lines. This one, I'm not seeing as many influencers talk about this, but I'm seeing ads for it everywhere, and that is Neutrifall, which is a hair vitamin. And I looked at the ingredients for this too. It didn't seem that different than other hair vitamins. There's a million of those out there. Those have been super popular for years now. And I actually do. I have been taking biotin for hair growth for like almost 15 years. And I swear by it. I do. I think that's why I've gotten my hair so long. My hair looks terrible today, by the way. But also, like, it makes my nails stronger. So I've been taking biotin for years. But I'm not paying this much. So I was like, okay. And it says it's developed by professionals and it's a unique whatever formula. Maybe it is. Maybe it is. $85 a bottle for I think 120 pills. And I don't know if you're supposed to take 1 or 2 pills a day. I'm not sure. I didn't get that far, but either way, $85 a bottle. You can go anywhere, go any grocery store. You will find biotin and other hair supplements. I don't take the ones that have other stuff in them because I take other vitamins. So I just buy biotin on its own. But there are plenty of others that have biotin along with other things. A lot of them have vitamin D. That's a common one. Whatever else, okay? But yeah, Neutrifall. Wow. That is expensive. I don't know. I'm not going to say it's a scam, but I'm kind of saying it's a scam. That's just my opinion. That's just my opinion. Okay, let's move on to something a little bit different than those. Rode and these, mostly the phone case with the lip gloss. I'm sorry. Why do we need a lip gloss attached to your phone case? I don't need that because also then you can't have a pop socket on there. I have to have a pop socket. I need it because I drop my phone constantly if I'm not using my pop socket. So this is worthless to me because I need my pop socket. But also, it's kind of weird looking. Like, it's not that cute. I haven't tried the lip glosses. Maybe they're great. I don't know. They're like 20 bucks each. And then I was like, well, how much is this phone case? The phone case to put your lip gloss in it is almost $40. I think it was $38 for the phone case and then like $20 for the gloss. Why? Why are we buying these? I don't know. This is so unappealing to me. And I think this is just kind of one of those things that got like TikTok, Instagram, whatever famous, all the people and taking their selfies with their road gloss, trying to be like Hailey Bieber. It's a no. I think this is kind of weird. It's not cute. It's not practical. So I think it's dumb. Okay. Okay. A bunch of subscription services. Now, oh gosh, this is the one in particular that is driving me nuts is I'm hearing all these sponsorships for Rocket Money, which I didn't look up exactly how much it costs, but it is a subscription. You have to pay. And all these influencers are pushing Rocket Money. One of the things this thing does is it helps you find your subscriptions that you're paying for and not using. But you're paying something else to do that for you. What? Okay, if you're not using your Netflix, just cancel it. Why do you need this app or whatever it is to do that for you? No, ridiculous. So yeah, and there's a ton of these different like subscribe for this, subscribe for that. Now I have a lot of the TV ones. My husband and I, we've got like all of them. We've got Hulu, we've got Peacock, we've got whatever. But we actually watch them, so that's fine. But paying for a lot of these other random ass subscription services are just, it's not for me. I think it's a waste of money. And particularly this Rocket Money thing sounds absurd because the other thing it talks about is you can like have all your finances in there and track it and all that. That's great. But do you know how many apps do that for free? Yes, there's a million financial apps out there. I have several, and you can link all your accounts. You can put like your bank account, your savings, your checking, whatever, your 401k, and you can see it all in one app. And you don't have to pay money to do that. So I think it's a scam. Just saying. Okay, moving right along to something a little bit different and more on the skincare. And this is the crazy expensive skincare, like the La Mer. Okay, what? $500 for a moisturizer? And then you see all these, celebrities, influencers who are like, oh, my skin looks like this because I use this $500 La Mer eye cream. Sure, maybe. Or it's maybe the procedures and the Botox that you've had that's also helping. I don't know. I think this is insane. These $500 for a tube of something. No, because there are such good affordable skincare brands. The Ordinary, CeraVe, Neutrogena products I've used for 15 years. Sure, the prices they've gone up, but we're talking like $20 for a serum or $15 for a serum. Totally unnecessary. The most expensive skincare thing I buy is the Kiehl's eye cream, and that has gone up in price over the years, but I do love that eye cream. It's really good. But I think it's like $55 or something for a pot like this, not $500. These absurdly priced skincare products are just, they're dumb, and I bet they don't work any better. And if anything, some of these other products probably work more because they have actual active ingredients. I don't even know what's in La Mer. Particles of the sea, whatever that means. So yeah, La Mer and those other ridiculously priced skincare products, waste of money and probably a scam. Okay, so that was my rant on things that I will not buy. I think these are a waste of money. Let me know what you think. Maybe you've tried these and you think they're great, which awesome. If it has worked for you, wonderful. But I just feel like a lot of these are absurd to begin with, or the product itself is probably great, but there's probably something just as good for a fraction of the price. So that's the theme. But yeah, that is it for this video. Random little life update for anybody that cares. It's not very interesting. But yeah, I did have elective surgery. Like, it's been almost 2 months now. Nothing major. I'm fine. But the problem with that is afterwards, I couldn't really exercise a lot. And I don't know, the motivation was like down motivation. But finally, in the last few weeks, I'm getting back to a regular exercise program and I'm feeling better. I never felt terrible, but just, I don't know. When I can't do my usual workouts, I don't feel like myself. And so now that I am getting back into it, I'm feeling a bit better, a bit more motivated. I've had video ideas. I just honestly, I didn't have the motivation to film them. But also, I've also been busy just, doing the other things that I like to do, like my book clubs and whatnot, and working. But yeah, motivation has not been there. It's summer. I'm excited for summer, but I'm wearing a sweater because it's like 50 degrees out today, which is super random for June. But anyway, I'm wearing my sweater. So, I look like I'm in fall right now, but I'm not. But that's it. Nothing really overly exciting. I just haven't had that much motivation, but I'm trying to get back into it. And yeah, I got a ton of video ideas. I just have to find the time and motivation to film them. So that is it for this video. I hope you guys are doing well. If you're still watching, wow, thank you. You're amazing. I really appreciate you and have a great day.